It begins to roll. They're moving in and lining up for race number 2. It's post time at Woodbine. Holland Laser is far, far back. There will be an inquiry with regards to his start. Here they come. They're off and trotting for you, almost free with a break at the gate. Good beginning outside. Desjambro is first away now. Sears has sent him after that lead. Chapter 7 is going to pocket up, it appears. Spectator K with a ringside seat from in third. Trotting along fourth is Daylon Magician. Fifth is Windsong Hercules. Resetting, catching the pack is For You Almost Free. And indeed, the inquiry sign lit as Holland Laser was a quarter mile behind the others at the start. Here comes the opening quarter in the meantime. 28-second speed gets Desjambro the top spot as he makes the way across the tunnel towards the backstretch. So Sears will dictate the tempo terms here as Desjambro settles into a comfortable looking stride. He's 2 lengths in front. Back in second, Chapter 7. Off stride, fifth at the rail. Windsong Hercules has made a miscue. Windsong Hercules is in the safety lane now, so the field is coming up to the half. Desjambro untouched so far, leads it by a pair of lengths. Pocket sitting Chapter 7 from in second. Third towards the rail is Spectator K. Daylon Magician sizing them up from in fourth, and Jack Moiseyev starts him up first over. 57-3 the opening half speed. And it's Desjambro into the far turn. The ball in his court as he leads towards that turn here. Chapter 7 from in second. Daylon Magician coming with a rush third on the outside. He is second, and he's going to take it to Desjambro on the turn. Desjambro gets a final turn wake-up call. Here comes Daylon Magician to look him in the eye. Right there from in third is Chapter 7. Then inside from in fourth is Spectator K. Back there from in fifth, For You Almost Free. 3/4, 126-1. Desjambro, Daylon Magician scraping pain at the top of the stretch. And it's Daylon Magician with a short lead on the outside. Chapter 7 is revving up on the far outside now for T-Trick. Desjambro tries to fight back at the rail. 3 across finish coming up, and here's Chapter 7 loaded with trot on the grandstand side, and he'll sweep by the pair of them to score. T-Trick and Chapter 7 to win, and win by a length and a half. Daylon Magician was a good second. Desjambro right there third. Then it was Spectator K finishing fourth. For You Almost Free was fifth in 1:53 2/5.
First elimination for the 3-year-old Colt Trotters in the books, and it goes to Chapter 7. Trainer Linda Toscano joining us. We were just talking off camera. Lightly raced this year, but seems to be at least putting it together here in the latter stages of the campaign.
It's been a tough haul. We've been plagued with sickness and lameness and everything, and he's finally starting to put it together. We've made a few changes on him, and he's gotten a little sounder, and the red mile didn't hurt, and not racing him in the heats didn't hurt, and he seems to be fresh coming into it.
You mentioned having to wait for him throughout the year. Was it kind of frustrating knowing that he had the kind of talent that he had?
Yeah, it's been really, really hard. You know, we all knew, the whole team knew that he was a really good horse, and unfortunately he just wasn't up to it. He's really the probably the lightest race of all the 3-year-olds right now, because I simply couldn't get him ready earlier than I did, and he's coming. He's coming.
Tonight, Tim had him in the pocket. You had a couple of breakers there, so you probably were fairly confident you were going to qualify for the final. At what point did you think you had a shot at the win?
Well, there's one thing I always know is that he's never out of steam at the end of the mile. His lungs and his finish has always been his best attribute. In spite of, even when he wasn't 100%, he could do that. So I knew that if he were in contention, he'd give it a good finish.
Thanks so much, and good luck next week.
Thank you so much.
That's trainer Linda Toscano. Chapter 7 scores here in the first elimination for the 3-year-old Colt Trotters, 1:53 2/5, the time of the mile.